Hey everyone out there, my name is Dee, and I want to talk to you today about this really amazing program that's designed to help all you single men out there get the girl of your dreams. I'm talking about Get the Girl Code, which is basically a step-by-step online training program to do exactly what the title suggests. Help you get the one that you've always wanted, or actually get many girls that you might have always wanted. You know what I'm talking about. All the pretty girls out there, the ones that you always wish you could be with, but just for whatever reason you aren't, or worse, that you've been categorized by those girls as just a friend and you're always going to be in their friend zone. Well, thanks to Get the Girl Code, you're going to be able to find all the different types of tricks and solutions to get you out of the friend zone and, well, into the other parts of the zones that you know what I'm talking about with these girls. And trust me, it works. As somebody who's used it myself, I can say very, very much with 100% truth that this is the real deal. At first glance, you know, when I looked at this, I thought, yeah, right, like, come on. You know, this is another one of those stupid programs that just, you know, is going to sell me a lot of BS and isn't going to really deliver. But I figured, why not? You know, why not just give it a shot? Well, glad I did, because ever since I've been using it, I've been able to do anything I want just about any time with anyone that I want. And look, I mean, if you look at me, I'm nobody special. It's not like I attract girls by droves. I'm small, I'm short, and, you know, whatever. But this actually works for people like me, and it can work for people like you. So, again, if you've ever been in the position of lusting over, even, you know, having really loved a girl, only to find out, you know, that she's categorized you already, and as I said, you're a friend or whatever else, or if she just totally ignored you, or perhaps even laughed right in your face and said something like, you know, I just don't see you that way, sorry. This will be probably the single most important video you're ever going to watch, because it will change your life. And, you know, when you click the link right below this video, you'll be well on your way to having your life changed by what I'm about to say. So before we even get into nitty-gritty detail of this step-by-step online training program, who is the guy that invented this? You know, who is this Mike Fiore, and why should we care about him? Well, you know, for starters, he's an internationally recognized expert on relationships and how to be, you know, show you things like, you know, what's required to be successful at relationships from both a man and actually a woman's perspective too. In 2011, Mike even made an appearance on the Rachael Ray television show. He's also been an Amazon bestselling author for a while now, and it's with his acclaimed non-fiction work called Make Him Beg to Be Your Boyfriend. And, you know, he is somebody who knows a thing or two about women. I believe he's up in Washington right now living with his fiancé. I could be wrong on that. But regardless, this guy, you know, lives what he preaches. So right there, he's already kind of bought my confidence, because he seems to really enjoy what he does. He's not some weirdo living up in a castle on a hill, you know, just trying to preach things that, you know, doesn't even apply to his own life. He actually uses it. So, you know, Get the Girl Code, you know, his program, it's for any guy who's been struggling to get his dream girl, because the fact is many of us do struggle, but what we don't truly realize is that it's entirely possible to overcome our fears and venture forth in a much more positive and confident fashion. That's where Get the Girl Code comes in, because basically, you know, it teaches you a cheat code, and this cheat code allows you to cut through all of, you know, the BS and aim straight for the target, which namely is to get the girl of your dreams, no matter how dorky or ugly you think you are, or you are. It doesn't matter, because with this cheat code, girls just will fall right into your hands. And again, it sounds too good to be true. I realize that, so there is some work involved. You will have to study and learn what the code is all about and all the different tactics and techniques that go along with it. But once you do, they're all there for you. That's right. Every girl you could even possibly imagine at your disposal. And sorry if that sounds a little bit misogynistic. I don't mean it to be, but it really does work. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, if girls read this, they would understand completely that, you know, Mike knows what he's talking about, because they'll find themselves not in agreement, like, yeah, that probably would work. Anyways, like I said, it's a cheat sheet. You know, it provides you step-by-step format to understanding the female mind. So once you understand the female's mind, you'll learn how it's possible to make the women of your dreams feel like a real intense connection with you pretty much instantaneously. So right after that, she'll be lusting after you, chasing you, competing with other girls for your attention. I mean, she'll be even begging to be yours, regardless whether you've just met her or whether you know, she's had you on your her friends list, you know, for months or even years. I mean, the fact is, the material in Get the Girl, you know, the training program, it's not only powerful, but it's life-changing, as I mentioned. It's like a magic key, basically, you know. And this magic key opens the door to landing, the devoted, hot, sexy girlfriend that you've been dreaming of. Or, if you prefer to have your pick of beautiful girls, or have them just for a few moments, or even just for the night, or for the remainder of your life, doesn't matter. It's your choice to make. This will help you do it. So what are you getting, basically? Because I've hyped it up, but what is it actually? Well, I'm not going to go into all the details as to what all that you're going to be getting, because honestly, there's so much, I wouldn't even know where to begin. But I will just give you a few points. For example, you're going to get something called the Desire Bomb, and you'll be able to drop that at any point into a woman's mind. You'll also discover a very insidious yet very provocative thought trap that will have her drawn to you over and over for hours or days, even weeks after she meets you. Once you learn this thought trap, doesn't matter. It's irrespective, because your interaction might have seemed entirely innocent at the time, and trust me, it isn't. But once you got her in that trap, she's yours. You'll also learn, about the tricks to escaping the friend zone, and you'll also find out about something I found to be really interesting just by the name alone. It's called the panty dropper note technique, where basically you're going to slip a carefully worded note into the girl's hand, and when she reads it, she's going to feel a very warm and magical sensation run right through her entire body, whereby she'll be rubbing her thighs together and suddenly be feeling an intense craving for you. I know. Don't roll your eyes. I rolled my eyes when I first read about that as well, and I was like, yeah, come on. I tried it on several different girls, and each time I got what I wanted out of it. So I'm just going to say right out front, just that technique alone has been one of the best techniques I've ever learned in my entire life when it comes to interacting with, girls and things like that. So, again, these are just a few things. I mean, you're going to be able to do things like play on girls' emotions as if it were like a game of chess. You'll be able to stop women's jealousy in its tracks immediately. You'll be able to make a crying woman cheer up instantaneously. And you'll also be able to train her subconscious mind to change around so she's instantly attracted, feeling that intense level for you of attraction, even that wasn't even her original intention. And, you'll also be able to discover things like, how a woman looks at a man and finds things that are attractive about a man, and how to force them to think objectively. So after that, she'll realize that you're actually, very physically attractive for her. Even if you're broke, bald, fat, all of those things together, it doesn't matter, because you're going to learn what's going on in her brain that will allow her to look at you as somebody desirable. You'll even learn things like the vocal seduction, which that will teach you how to control your voice in order to control her sex drive. After all, have you ever considered why it is, the women react like they do to Barry White, the guy with the really, deep, bassy voice? I mean, I don't have a bassy voice, but once you learn this technique, you'll be privy to all these things that'll, allow you to utilize your voice in the form of an emotional as well as a sexual remote control. You'll be able to turn her on pretty quickly with your voice, have a thoroughly calming influence over your voice, make her feel emotion extremely close to love, just by simply controlling the rhythm and tone of the words that you're using. So again, even just the things I'm talking about, only the first half of the program. I mean, there's also so many other things. I can't even go into detail because I just don't have the time, but I will tell you this. If I've piqued your interest, if you're even just a little bit curious, you got two choices right now. Now, one, you can just ignore this, just dismiss it as nonsense, laugh it off, maybe show your friends this video and say, check out this, idiot, he's claiming all this stuff for some, that isn't true, and that's fine, that's your right. And when you do that, nothing's going to change in your life. You're still going to be the friend to the hot girl. You're still going to be looking at girls in the street and wishing that you could be with them, and it's never going to happen. So that's choice one. Or choice two is, you can make a decision right now. You can click the link below this video, and you could be on your way to getting the girl code and changing things for you. And believe me, if you just click this link below the video, I guarantee you're going to find out some stuff that you don't know about women that probably, no, in fact, I don't even want to say probably, it will change your life. Guaranteed. So, do yourself a favor. Click the link below this video. Get the girl code today. You'll be on your way to being with the girl of your dreams, even if it's just for one night, for many nights, or for the rest of your life, and you'll be happily living ever after. So, best of luck to all of you. Once again, just click the link below this video, get the girl code, and good luck to all you men out there. I wish you nothing but the best.